talk to you a little bit about subnetting IPv6. I know that some students have had some trepidation about subnetting IPv6. IPv6 uses hexadecimal numbers, and I know it is more complicated to look at. It includes letters even. It's a numbering system from 0 through the letter F, representing 15, 0 through 15. If you can get past the fact that it is a more complicated looking numbering system, IPv6 subnetting is actually easier than IPv4, and I'll show you how. Let's take a look at this number right here. This is a standard prefix of an IPv6 number. This is the first 64 bits, also known as the prefix. You would also have 64 bits behind this, which is part of the interface ID. You don't have to worry about that right now. All you need to worry about with subnetting is the prefix. So this is the first 64 bits as represented by our slash notation here. Traditionally, and in the book, I should say, the example it shows is a /48. With IPv6 subnetting, all you really need to do to be able to successfully subnet IPv6 is to be able to count by 4. Each one of these hexadecimal numbers is a 4-bit number, right? Like 5 can be written out as 0101. You know, if you had F, that's 1111. 0 is obviously 0000. Each one of these is a 4-bit number. So each time you go to the left one, that's 4 less. Right now, this 64 represents a total of 64 bits. If you wanted to subnet this into, say, 16 subnets, all you'd have to do is go over 1, put a slash here, and this changes this from a 64 to a /60. Your subnet in this case would be 2001 ABCDEF 01234 starting off at 0. Your second subnet would be 2341 all the way down until you get to 234, the letter F. That's 16 subnets in IPv6. The book shows a /48. To do a /48, again, 4 at a time. So 1 to the left, 4, it brings down to 60. 1 more to the left, brings down to 56. 1 more to the left, brings down to 52. 1 more to the left, separate here. That's a /48. So the subnet on this would be 2001 ABCDEF 01000 would be your first subnet. 0001 would be a second subnet. I could do this all day to go down 65,000 whatever subnets this is to get to the last subnet of FFFF. That's all you need to do to be able to subnet IPv6, to be able to count by 4s. And the book explains it this way. Shows the 16 bits, which is the 2345 portion of that address I just had on the board. That's the 16 bits of the subnet ID. And that's what you would take the subnet out of, always 4 bits at a time. The last part is the interface ID. You don't need to worry about that for subnetting. The interface ID is typically assigned by a router or a server using Slack or stateful DHCP. This is the example they showed in the book, is a /48. It's 65,534. Well, 65,500 and something, subnets. It's a ridiculous number. But it starts at 0000, goes all the way down to FFFF. You don't have to go to a /48. If you just need 16 subnets, you can just subnet that last hexadecimal number to a /60, and you'd have a, ACAD 0001 through 000F. And this shows a topology on a network of assigning those IPv6 addresses to interfaces. But that's really all there is to subnetting IPv6.